Hello! Welcome back to the stream. Let's see. Last time we did some Down with the Ship. Still a demo. Still a good game. Had one bad run, one good run. So that worked out. We'll talk to you later, Picker Wheel. Construction updates. Boop. Let's see where I'm at on this. No. Kind of. Yeah. Wait. This one. That one. Yeah. So I figured out my what all my planks had to be cut out for the flooring. I gotta split one in the middle because there's only so many. It's almost exactly 16 planks across, but yeah, it's not. It's a little bit more. It's like 16.1. So I gotta split the planks at the ends there. So I figured that out. And then I made a little cutting station thing that I can put my C-clamps on all over the place. And then I just tested the molding. Is the molding actually going to fit where the paint got destroyed stuff? Because it took off the old molding. And is this molding tall enough that the baseboard, basically so the baseboard will make it for the gap that the carpet used to take underneath the baseboard, right? It's a new baseboard. And look at that. It basically fits right there. That little bit of a black line there, that's a shadow from the lighting I got in there. So if I run a little bead of cack, a little cack right there, I think I can get to seal up nice. And this is fully waterproof core and everything too. I'm going to put, what's it called? Like backer core foam or something like that. So I'm gonna put that behind it, so it's got a little spongy expansion area and stuff. And then I'm gonna run silicone at the bottom of the molding as well. So basically, if I spill something, it just stays on the floor. It won't soak it up or anything, and then I can mop it up or whatever. Or if cats pee there, they both hear me when I say that. They both hear me. Yeah. So slideshow's time. Let's switch to game. I don't know if it's really a game. It's the stuff I've been working on. So I might have shown you a quick update about how I fixed the. Yeah, you guys heard me. I'm talking about the cats. I think the cats heard me when I say they get cats pee. They're little triangle non-tax-paying ears poke up. They just know how to avoid taxes and have triangle ears. That's what they're good at. Tax avoidance. They're part VTuber. That's probably why a lot of VTubers are cats. From the tax avoidance. So this isn't. It's like great, but I did fix up all these flowcharts here. Oh my god, I'm gonna have vertigo from that. Let me fix this. Is that better? Oh, that's way better. Dude, when the delay gets so bad, ugh, this is like make you sick. Hey Sprocket, ready for a Sunday night programming and dev stream? Where I fumble through my partial abilities to code. We're mostly still looking at design this week, by the way. Mostly. Sprocket? His Sprocket for a Sunday night?
Oh, blimey. Tempest,
no.
You've got more abilities than a Sunday roast. Let's dive in and see what we're made of, yeah?
Yeah, let's see what we're made of. But anyway, the major. Oh, that's pretty good. Can I zoom out on that? I can.
Tempest, darling. That's not how one navigates Suazura is lost, as my circuit's on a Monday. Beat chat. Is it just me, or does Tempest have a knack for finding the U in flow?
The U in flow? You're in flow? What? Does that have everything on it? I feel like it's dipping out to nothing at the bottom.
Blimey, Tempest, you're collecting dependencies like a magpie hoarding shiny baubles. Slow down, or you'll be drowning in libraries quicker than you can say dependency hell.
Maybe I have zoom of the whole thing off a little bit.
Oh, blimey, we've seen with they're just channeling Shakespeare now, ain't they? Next thing you know, they'll be coding in iambic pentameter.
Yeah, I think we call it pentameter. Yeah, like Shakespeare.
Oh, Tempest, darling, you're about as poetic as a drunken perch trying to recite Shakespeare.
Right, that's what I'm doing. All right, so on the just to explain how things I'm programming on right now, basically this one covers it for the most part. It just, oh my god, I don't. Yeah, just pop up some more of their thing. I don't know how visible this is, I guess.
Tempest, darling, you're coding like you're trying to herd cats into a bath. Let's get these algorithms in order. Yeah.
There, maybe that's better. Right, so I've kind of talked about this before. There's the viewers that are watching on the Twitch platform.
Here,
so
Tempest,
that's where
darling,
that host is
remember to use the debugger, not your nerves. Winks all by me. Chat's laughing at my glitches again. Yeah, well, at least I'm entertaining you lot.
Yeah, we're always laughing at you, Sprocket, and we're never actually listening to the presentation or anything. We just ignore all of that and we listen to Sprocket. That's what we do here. Anyway, so on the Twitch hosted side here, we got the extensions, which I got that stuff running. We got the chat, which you guys are interacting with, and yeah, chat's not laughing at all. And then the video engine, so like you can see everything I'm doing. Or maybe you're on the mobile app. That's how you're connected. So you get your machine here too. You're on the website or the mobile app. I don't know. Probably mobile. I don't know. Mobile's going to have to be developed later because if I develop mobile, it has to support Apple fuckery fuck 4.3. What I don't know. I don't know. It only gives me one thing for all of mobile. And I think that includes Roku's and everything. So Kirk's going to have fun with that. Anyway, shows it going down to the streaming PC. No, that's not really how this works. Makes it look like it connects directly to that, but it doesn't. Yeah, it's missing a huge portion of the topology, so that's not it. It's missing the spine, where it goes from basically Twitch and their endpoints over to the cloud edge, and from that cloud edge.
All right, Tempest, I've not forgotten my favorite Des plight. Now, remember, gameplay debugging isn't like your nan's knitting circle. You can't just wing it.
I'm not even trying to wing it, Sprocket, but I am going to throw a few more dungeons into the chat. How about that? Do a few more in there. All right. So,
Blimey, anyway, Tempest, yes. I've seen more coordination in a drunken octopus tea party.
But anyway, there's like Twitch credentials and stuff that you sign in, and it does all of its authentication and everything. And the main thing I want to show is that authentication happens with the extension as well, right? And then that will talk to my Cloud Edge. The Cloud Edge is going to control all of that, and then it's going to pull out the good bits, like you proved You've
explained about as clear as treacle through a knitted sieve. Tempest, even the chat's trying to figure out what language you're speaking, and it ain't English.
Yeah, it's because we're talking about programming here. So anyway, then once it hits the Cloud Edge, the app that's sitting out there, that's going to figure out the actual Twitch identity and all that kind of stuff. So the client out here, since it's written in JavaScript, theoretically you could hack all that shit in your browser. You got a fancy browser, you can get into the little bits and pieces, and you can throw some shit over here. But here is where Twitch gets in the middle. And when Twitch gets in the middle, it tells me who you really are. So when I check who you really are, I check to see hey, are you connected and part of the cache? You already have a thing. If so, I give you that hash map accessibility context, this crypto thing right here, that only this server and my servers on the back end know about. Like Twitch doesn't even know about that, and that's how I do my security posture. And I can't show that part of the code probably ever. Yeah, well, yeah, probably ever. I can probably never show that actual part of the code because that's the security. I don't want to. I can talk about how it works though. Da, 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 da. Join flow. I think the next big thing's probably 13. Oh gosh, this is the big one. Yeah. Yeah, so those show those connections into the cloud, and the cloud connections back to all the crazy stuff I got running at
Blimey,
home.
Tempest, that explanation was so convoluted. Even Twitch's algorithms thought it was a Russian bot trying to hack a mainframe.
Well, what if written is kind of convoluted too? Oh, great. I still don't have that fixed. It's written over the top of that label. Oh, well, it's better than it was, trust me. But anyway,
Blimey, Tempest,
Sprocket
you've
is on
more
this
holes
computer
in your
over here.
coding than Swiss cheese at a picnic. Here's a patch. Love.
You're a son of a patch, let me tell you. Anyway, so Sprocket's on this PC over there, so she will talk through stuff. She also has to talk through a secret. I don't trust anything in this backend. You gotta have these secrets, and I got different secrets for each thing talking in. So if you figure out one, you still can't figure out the other ones just because you figured out that one, that sort of thing. And then that's gonna get back into this kind of. It's kind of like a firewall, but it's like software. It's like a software firewall thing. This thing's gonna decide, hey, you're allowed to talk to a thing or not, and then I need another scroll wheel here or something. There we go. And then that's what's actually gonna talk to the real back end there. Why is there a thing running out there? That's doesn't really talk directly to the database, so this line is wrong. That line would actually go right to
Tempest,
here.
you're dealing with a bloody firewall, but not the usual brick wall type. It's more like a digital picket fence, full of hidden secrets, chat. Imagine it as a game of Guess Who, but with software layers.
Yeah, that's not what it is at all, Sprocket, and that's probably because you're not paying attention. Then on the streaming PC, I got I'm on the Twitch site so I can see chat and everything.
Blimey, Tempest, my memory's gone for a jaunt again.
Capture.
Do
Okay,
try to keep up with me, won't you?
Like the computer I'm on right now is that I'm showing the screen of. That's the gaming PC actually. That's where I play. That's where I have Steam.
Blimey,
and all that kind of stuff.
Tempest, you're about as subtle as a brick through a window.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be subtle about it, Sprocket. If I wasn't subtle, people would be just probably overwhelmed with everything. And then the browser source, that's what I would show you here with, just show it on the left there. I'd show the game. This is happening in the browser source, right? Okay, and then...
Tempest, you're about as subtle as a drunken parrot at a royal wedding.
Yeah, what it doesn't show here is I also have this administrative web user interface. And that's probably super hard to see. There, that's better, right? And this is where I have Sprocket and everything, so if we want to see what Sprocket's talking about...
Sprocket's back online, cheers. Vos I'll go. You've got that admin UI looking all sorts of fancy. But mate, it's about as user-friendly as my nan trying to use a smartphone. Let's hope your users don't end up in tears like my poor old grand did when she tried to send a text. Last now then, let's dive into those settings and make this beast purr like a well-oiled machine. Chat, you're not giving me grief yet. I can hear your typos from here.
See? That's what she just said. And that all happened a while ago before I threw it into a speech synthesizer.
Blimey, Tempest, you've more bugs in your code than I have in my circuits.
And I have to spell my name like this for her so that she pronounces it right. Or otherwise it's Vasigo or something like that. Yeah. But anyway.
Oh, Tempest, your coding's as messy as my circuits.
I'm not even showing any of the code, Sprocket. There you go. See? What tip is your code? It's missing the circuits right there.
Sprocket, darling of
So
the
I got the
circuit
Sprocket
boards,
thing.
blimey. Tempest,
The
your
deployment
coding's
thing
like
I
a
can
toddler
show
with a
for
soldering
now,
iron.
because I don't have anything special in here. And I throw my secrets in a secrets folder so I can show you guys this anyway. But theoretically, like you select a thing and hit deploy, and it will take that stuff and it'll throw it out
Sprocket
to
speaking
the
Vosogo.
that cloud edge
Darling,
shown.
don't forget to initialize your variables before you start coding, or it will be more holes than Swiss cheese.
You have to
Love,
start coding
glitcher,
to.
bother.
You have to start
Not
coding.
again, chat.
Hey,
Any luck finding my spare memory chip?
Hey, Sprocket, you have to start coding to declare your variables. If you're just declaring your variables without any code, who the fuck is going to hear it? The program doesn't know the variables unless you start programming the variables. It's idiotic. You're bad at programming, Sprocket. You might be a roast spot, but you're bad
for
at
peace
programming.
sake, Tempest, you're not knitting here. Declare
I'm
those
not knitting at
variables.
all. I'm not knitting at all. And then the cool thing, like here, I want to see what the what slots are available for like gear and stuff. I can change that depending on which game I'm doing or whatever.
Blimey, Tempest,
Yeah.
you're making about as much sense as my bloody circuits on a Tuesday.
Kirk redeemed "Oh blimey," and Scotty says, "Program the variables." So the cool thing here is I can send at our PC.
Bloody hell, Tempest,
And
you found more bugs than I have glitches.
It'll actually look in the database, and I can have the code different than the name, so I can have different rings or whatever. But these are just the slots, right? And so if I decide to change the name of the slots, or I want to reprogram it or something, this would be called the tooling.
Blimey, Tempest, you've just redefined spaghetti code for us all.
No, I had spaghetti for dinner, though. I don't think you care, though. Then I made a little copy button so I can copy stuff and paste it.
Tempest,
look at
that's
it.
why you're stuck debugging your dinners are more tangled than your code.
Yeah. But anyway, on the tooling side of things, this is so I don't have to like type all this shit out and everything, right? Like I'll just have these different presets in here.
Bloody hell, Tempest, you've less patience than my glitchy
circuits.
Right Benito's not here to hold your hand through version control, love.
Yeah. But here's how I could put new items into the game. That sort of thing would also happen this way. New enemies I'd put in this way. That sort of thing, right? Like I can get it. I can get it done without having to type everything. I guess is the shortcut, right? The tooling. I don't have to code everything because it's just me, right? Okay, cool. Got that.
Tempest, darling, you're talking in riddles like a drunken parrot. Here's how you do it. Script items / enemies into the game world, not your wish list now. Let's see some actual code. Love.
I said at the beginning, I'm not going to show actual code tonight. We're still talking about design right now. The next thing, and this is the thing I'll probably expose on the internet at some point. I'll throw it out on my server.
Blimey, Tempest, you're about as revealing as an encrypted algorithm. Cheers for setting expectations.
Pretty revealing. So these are basically all the Unicode that's built into the operating system. So Android's going to be different than Windows. Windows 10 is going to be different than Windows 11. Mac is going to be different than things. Roku is going to be different than things, right? But if I click on a thing, notice that's a clock, and it looks just like you'd think it would. But this one, look at that. Like that icon doesn't look the same. That's because there's kind of this monochrome variance, right? There's the monochrome variance, and luckily you can wait. Where I gotta click to make that go away? You can click those, and that's pretty cool, right? And then if I want that,
Boy, Tempest, sounds like you're speaking in hexadecimal gibberish. Even my ancient circuits understand that better than the chat. Now, less talking, more coding.
Then if I want to. No, I don't want fucking Copilot.
Bo, Tempest, not everyone's cut out for coding at the speed of light. You're moving like you've got a laggy joystick up your bum.
Yeah. Anyway, if I wanted to draw that as a glyph now, and I want it to be red or whatever special thing I've done to it there you go. I've done all of that, and I've done it in this tool, and then I paste it in here, and it's made the code for me. So there's more graphics tooling without having to draw any graphics whatsoever, because I'm just
Tempest,
using
darling.
emojis.
You've painted that glyph brighter than Big Ben on New Year's Eve,
Yeah.
but who am I to judge? After all, I am just a dodgy old robot with more glitches than sense.
You are that. The other thing is, on the more fancier one, I can really mess with the hue, the saturation, right? I can get all funky looking, and the brightness, right? So I can really mess with what I want to look at there, and then basically the same thing, right? I can get the just the mapping for it, the entire export of the entire module, which is pretty cool. Let's see here.
Blimey, Tempest, you're making the chat's eyes water worse than its sheep pint.
There, and now I've done the super fancy one, and all that code's written there. So it's a pretty cool way to kind of cheat graphics and
Oh,
the stuff
Tempest,
right
you're
away,
doing
right?
the super fancy today. Well,
I really
don't
am.
forget to test
And
it on
then,
my ancient tech first.
one of the
I'd hate
ones,
for your fancies to break my old.
one of the ones I think Kirk's gonna like here is Sig. There you go. There you go. Check it out. Look what I got.
Bo,
Look what I got.
posh Kirkfuls, not exactly Silicon Valley, Tempest.
It's
more like Sprocketful, where we've got one blinking fiber optic cable and a dodgy Wi-Fi connection. But chin up, mate, at least you're not writing code on an abacus.
Yeah, we can make a hot pink cigarette, right? Just like Kirk's always wanted, and get it into the game. We can get the generic sort
Tempest,
of
your
no
coding's worse than my memory.
Right, same sort of thing there. Well, I mean, we can go hot pink here too, honestly. Yeah.
Sprocket, your glitches,
See?
bollocks. Not again, all right. Tempest, I see you're fiddling with that bloody awful code. Let's dive in, yeah?
Right. Let's see. How easy is the reset right here?
Sprocket here, darling static, oh bother. Not again.
I guess I can just go to white. This is monochrome. It kind of resets it. I don't have a lot in here, but I want.
Blimey, Tempest, you pacing like an expectant father at the labor ward. Just sit tight, will ya? Right. It's not like software compiles itself faster with your impatient huffing.
I'll probably make this one reserved. There you go. Look, I get a little Sprocket emoji. Hey!
Sprocket here, static, oh blimey, not again.
Oh.
Right, software and dev, Tempest.
Yeah,
you're about to dive into a heap of ifs and loops, innit? Cha.
Well, I mean, kind of.
Prepare for some serious face palming.
Oh, I got a face palming emoji too, Sprocket. I don't use it very much. There. I think it's called the Saget slap.
Well, Tempest, even your keyboard's
slap.
cringing.
I got that. Did it drop on my head? I feel like the emojis aren't drop.
Oh, Tempest, you're as subtly distracting as a neon sign at a funeral. Mind your head, love.
I had to reconnect to Twitch earlier. I think it broke some stuff. Let me take a look here.
Oh, blimey. Not again. Sputter's right, ho. Tempest, let's tackle this software beast together. Yeah. But let's be honest. Love, your debugging skills are about as useful as a chocolate teapot. Chat, don't at me if you disagree.
We'll see more.
Sprocket here, blimey. Tempest, you're coding like you're still in primary school.
Huh.
Chat, shall we have a round of spot the syntax error?
I don't know why it's not working. Let me try it again.
Oh, Tempest, you're not just breaking the build. You're shattering my faith in humanity.
Right. I had to reset it earlier today, so maybe that's why.
Oh, Tempest, you're about as decisive as a drunken sloth. Chat, give him a minute. He's thinking.
No, I don't need a whole minute. It's just, some things disconnect from Twitch and then they get broken, and that's just normal.
Oh, Tempest,
twitchy,
your bar
glitchy
as
stuff.
helpful to this project as a chocolate teapot.
Oh!
Here's your next step. Love, refactor that loop before it causes another hissy fit. In chat, don't forget to tip your hat to our esteemed developer over there, will you? Cheers.
I don't think I want to tip my hat to anything like that, honestly. But anyway, and then the so that's how I can get some easy,
Blimey,
cheap graphics
Tempest,
into the game,
you've
which
got
is kind of
more
nice.
debug logs than code, mate. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, nor was this game engine. Now, chin up and let's refactor that mess, yeah?
Hey, oh, we got 40 virtual biscuits from Kirk. Thank you very much, Kirk. I appreciate it. As always, appreciate the support. Wait, you're not going to say anything about
Kirk's
that?
chippers, I've not seen those since the great console crash of 53, mind you. Tempest, you'll need more than virtual biscuits to sweeten your coding skills. Chat, shall we have a whip round for some real ones?
Oh, wow. That totally resized. Why did that resize? Oh, I know why. Because I zoomed in on the whatever screen. There you go. Right. I don't know how super visual this is. $5 worth. Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah.
Blimey, Tempest's gone all big brother on us, has they not? Zooms out, there's more than just pixels to manage here. Love, remember, it's not about finding the recess, but making one that fits your software like a bespoke suit.
Yeah, for the bits, there used to be back in the day, you could just earn bits by watching ads and stuff, but that kind of went away. And so then I started buying like the $19.95 for 1,500, and then that wasn't enough because I was like, I'm not getting a good enough deal. So then I started buying the $60 packs and stuff. So now I'm up the $120 or $130 packs. What is it? $143? I don't know. It's something fucking insane. But I need my bits. I need my bits so I can rain them down on people. So I don't know how legible the screen is, which means I'm probably gonna have to make all of this bigger for.
Tempest, you're more expensive than a pint of craft beer on payday chat. Is he earning in-game currency or brewing his own ale?
I'm brewing my own in-game currency, and that's what's important. So anyway, the thing where I was going live about 1 million times was trying to work on this
Sprocket's online cheers, Tempest now, about your coding. Love, it's like you've got more bugs than the London Underground.
Actually, the bugs aren't that bad right now. I don't have a whole lot of bugs. It's mostly just building it out and taking the time to build it out, that sort of thing. So on the Twitch extension, when you upload all these files, it'll sometimes hold on to the shit instead of looking at what's fucking
Tempest,
fresh. So
you're like an ant trying to build the birch collar for one step forward.
Oh, it's
5
super
steps
fucking
back.
annoying. It's super fucking. It's more annoying than you, Sprocket. That's how annoying it is. But anyway, we'll have a profile screen where you can look at your status, your character, some stats, like a character sheet right there.
Oh, darling,
some setup
if you're
options.
using me as your scapegoat now, we've truly reached the depths of despair.
Yeah, so it's going to be way different than the Tenchia one, at least as far as that goes. And then I have to have some sort of public name and everything for Twitch. So I went with Chatters Only, which is kind of my version of OnlyFans. I got Chatters Only. And the first game we're going to have in it is the Glitch Gear Sprocket Awakens game. But eventually you can go in here and there'll be different games to choose from, depending on which streamer you're watching or something maybe. I don't know.
Blimey, Tempest, you've got more aliases than Aspire to Bond Convention. Chatters Only. I suppose that's what you call it when your fan club consists of 3 spiders and a lonely router.
Yeah, it's a very, very lonely router. And then we'll have some quests in here. I haven't quite put those in there. Right now I have a debug. The cool thing about the debug is
Tempest,
I can go
you're
through
tighter than my memory after a power nap.
I can go through and like sort by whatever thing I'm trying to see. So right now I have it set to where it'll look at all the inventory
Tempest,
stuff.
your code's as tangled as my wiring chart. Should we call this the Ballad of the Broken Loop?
I could do special VIP battles. Yeah, we have special VIP battles. You go against the raging camping ottness.
Tempest, you're coding like you're playing whack-a-mole
if you go
blindfolded,
out in the
chap.
mountains on 4th of
Remind me
July,
why we
you
let
get
them hold the
attacked by
keyboard again.
Skittles. It'll be Taste the Rainbow. Yeah. And then this is a screen. I hope this screen works because I've been really proud of it. Oh my gosh!
Blimey,
if I click this button,
Tempest,
it
your
doesn't work. I'm
coding's
gonna be
about
so
as
pissed.
colourful as a black and white TV.
I'm gonna be so pissed if I go this screen. Oh yeah, by the other way, the debug I have the versions and the is actually connected to Twitch, all that sort of thing. Because there's a lot of troubleshooting that goes on because you get stale with stuff, right? So I have to have versions of my HTML and my JavaScript and everything in there. Otherwise, I can't figure out why stuff's not working. So I put all that right into the app for now, and for now it'll have this debug option in there. I'll probably leave that in there for a while. So if people have an issue, I'll be like, okay, go to debug screen, type this, tell me what you see, or screenshot it, or whatever, right?
Tempest,
Yeah.
you're talking about version control like a bloke trying to explain
this is
quantum
not version
physics at a
control
pub
at all.
quiz.
Nope.
It's your mate here,
Nope, I'm
love.
not.
Stop being daft. Pair it up.
I wasn't talking the fuck about version control at all, you fucking idiot. Anyway, and then, all right, here we go. I really hope this button works because, oh man, I worked so hard on it. Hey, look at that. We got the little Fisher Price little people guy, right? And so this is where I'll be able to check your equipment versus upgrading your equipment, that sort of thing. And all the slots will get filled in through that little JSON RPC thing I showed you earlier. And then over here, not quite done yet, but there's going to be a stash. And in this fucking stash, I'm going to have sorting and searching and all that kind of stuff, kind of like I do on the debugger, which see right here. I had it search for when I went to the inventory screen. That's my little hack for these little these. Notice it highlights what I've searched for. That same sort of thing once I get it working will also happen over here. So if you want to search for, you can't remember the name of it, but you know it's a sword or you know it's whatever, you would type that in the same sort of search filter and then would highlight down here here's all the things that match the word sword, right? You can find the swords, and then I'm going to have kind of like an email where you can do check all, check one, or select one, select all, that sort of thing. So, and I'll probably have a confirmation dialog like, are you sure you want to sell all this equipment for money or XP or whatever the fuck? And you'll be able to do it. Unlike fucking Tangia, because that's the most annoying thing in Tangia, is going to every little fucking piece of equipment to sacrifice it, all the trash. Just sacrificing all the trash as that I can't do it, man. It's too fucking much. So this will have some good quality of life adjustments in it. And then the other thing I want to do, but it's not on this side, it would be more of the...
Bloody hell, Tempest, your
the
version
tooling.
control's about as reliable as my memory.
We'll go back to this tooling. So this is the emoji reference. I'll probably have another thing over here to where you can put in your own sprites and all that kind of stuff. So if you're an actual artist, you can get it mapped in. And you can copy whatever that looks like or something. And then there's, I don't think it's ready yet. Let me try this because I don't think it's ready yet.
Jay's Tempest sounds like you. Building a merchant's handbook here. Might want to warn the artists though. Their actual skills could get lost in translation with all the kind of stuff.
I think you got to be on the right port. So just a sec. Nope. Still have a typo. There we go. And then in here, reload. In here they could switch like which game mode they're in. And then maybe
in
they
here,
can set
more like
which,
in boring Aya.
Set which graphics are in here, set if the whole thing's in debug mode or not. So yeah, so they could do all that in here, and then
Blimey, Tempest, you're asking Sprocket to set graphics. I'm more likely to program
really
your
am not.
next tea break.
I doubt you are. Anyway, no, this will actually have like browser addresses on it. It'll look just like dang it. It'll look just like any other Twitch extension for the most part. Which I do have an
Tempest,
iPad.
your coding's worse than my memory. Even I can't forget
I'm
that.
sure it is. I'm sure it is. I'm not saying my coding's good. I would never do that. I would never do that. Then here's, I mean, it's not ready yet, but here's where we'll do the mobile version. I'm going to try to match
Blimey,
this
Tempest,
version
your
to the
coding's like
mobile
a
version
toddler's
as best
first
as I
attempts
can.
at tie-dye.
Yeah, I'm going to try to match them as best as I can. Like, I'm going to try to do this over here. I don't know what it's going to look like
Blimey,
exactly.
Tempest
Wait, not there,
Jabalt as
here.
predictable as a faulty firewall. Just try
See-
him already,
See
you
how-
ninny.
You can already tell how the formatting's a little bit different because it's mobile. I'm going to try to get those super close to each other, just so it looks and functions relatively the same way. So yeah, let's
Blimey,
if you were here
Tempest your
last
chat.
week,
Formatting
or
looks
if you
like
wanna
a
watch
toddler
the
on a
VOD, I'll get
typewriter. Sort it out, love.
I got the VOD here if you want to look at chat and everything until it expires, because VODs on Twitch only last however many days unless you're super cool, somebody with 30 million views or something. I don't know how long it lasts for everybody. I know my stuff lasts for, I want to say, a month, something like that, maybe a little bit longer. If it's older than that, it'll kind of go away. So I'm also uploading all the programming ones I do to YouTube. I don't upload all my VODs, but I've been doing the programming ones. So if you just look at where I was last week to where I am this week, I think you can tell I'm really getting somewhere. Really getting somewhere. And I think I can still plan for an alpha soft launch, something where we can all play it with each other by mid to late January. Still think that's totally feasible at this point. Hell yeah. And I think it'll be fun because I'm making all of it. There's just going to be a lot more you can do in it.
Oh, blimey,
like-
Tempest been yapping on about Twitch slots again. Here's your reminder. Sprocket's memory is
I'm
more
talking
fickle
about-
than a London fog. So don't expect me to recall chat details after a month, yeah. Now,
you
let's
after a month.
focus
Oh,
on this
God, no.
bloody
I don't think that
statement
would-
you've got going on, hum.
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't think I'd do much more than that. I don't know. Is there something? Is there something you guys want to see again, or something? Something you want to look at? I'm a little worried about all this text size and everything. I think it's going to be too small, so I'm probably going to have to blow it all up. But I'm really hoping, like, this will be legible. And then as you hover over
Oh,
something,
Tempest,
maybe it'll be a little
darling,
bit more.
you're about as unique as a clone army, something you won't see again. You've just described your entire gameplay.
Yeah, I think when you hover over something, then maybe a card kind of, something's kind of drawn, so that
Sprocket,
you
here
got
you're
like
thinking
a-
of tooltips, love.
Yeah,
Hover
it's kinda-
away.
Yeah, it's kind of going to be like tooltips, but I don't know how that's going to work on mobile. Like, you click on, I think you'd actually have to click it on mobile. You can't just hover. I don't think mobile has the concept of hover, right?
Sprocket here glitches right
Like
hell.
soft touch
Tempest,
versus
you're
hard
about to
touch,
dive into
or
software dev,
quick touch versus
I'll be your
long
glitchy
touch.
tooltip, love. Winks,
Good
let's make
touch
this
versus
game
bad
development like a
touch.
breeze. Yeah.
Huh?
Mutters if my
Huh?
circuits allow.
Oh, bad touch you, Sprocket. Bite you, Sprocket.
Well, Tempest, that's like saying let's invite the whole pub to your housewarming. Cheeky. But we all know how that ends with an eviction notice.
But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna keep working on that. Tomorrow is my last super long work day because I'm gonna try to get. Heyo! Thank you for the 50 virtual biscuits. Did Sprocket say the thing? Did I miss it? Was I not paying attention?
Well, Tempest, you're about as organized as a toddler's birthday party.
Hey,
but hey, at
50 more
least you've
virtual
got
biscuits,
tomorrow
all right.
booked off for
Woo.
trying.
Hey, we got 50 more virtual biscuits from Kirk, and then he gave us 50 more virtual biscuits after that. It was like 100 virtual biscuits, Sprocket. Yay! Thanks for your support. Appreciate it. Oh, let's run an ad. Hell yeah. We're running an ad. It's ad running time, suckers. Mother sucker. Do my B.A. Baracus impression. Mother sucker. I remember when he said that on TV, and my parents were
Blimey,
just like,
Tempest,
what?
you're making me feel like I've
What-
got a
what?
whole bloody biscuit tin in my pocket. Let's
Oh, yeah,
not
you got a
forget,
whole bloody
these aren't
biscuit
real
tin.
biscuits. love. Now,
no. I said
shall
they're virtual.
we get back to coding before the chat starts asking for tea?
Oh, they'll ask for tea all they want. You know what sounds good? Like a chai tea latte. I got all the stuff to make one. I'm probably gonna make a chai tea latte after this.
Well, that's about as useful as a chocolate teapot.
Hey, Sprocket! Hey, we knew you could do it. We knew you could do it. All right. She owed you for that one. She owed you for that one. But what was I gonna say? I don't know, my brain, dude. I've been doing a lot. I've been doing.
Tempest,
Yeah.
you've got more holes in your defense than my memory.
Well, you know, with any remodel project, you got to go to Lowe's or Home Depot or Harbor Freight, like, you know, at least 2-3 times a day, all that sort of thing. So I was doing that. Heyo, 20 more virtual biscuits, Sprocket. Heyo. She didn't hear me. Thank you. I'm gonna say it again when she's listening. She's not fucking listening though.
Tempest, are we redecorating your mum's spare room again? Your coding's making my walls shake.
It's the other way around. It's the other way around. So my mom's coming to my house. My mom's coming to my basement. But we did get 20 more virtual biscuits from Kirk. Oh, now she's just gonna fucking shut up, I guess, huh?
Blimey, Tempest, you've gone full Alice in Wonderland there. Perhaps if you focused on coding, not reciting nursery rhymes, we'd get somewhere.
Oh, you're saying that I'm talking some fantasy or something there? Is that what you're trying to say? Okay. Yeah, but yeah, I've been busy with that. I've been busy programming this. So mostly the remodel and that stuff. And then, you know, the son's in Japan, so I'm telling him happy birthday.
Tempest,
his
love,
birthday's on the 15th,
your
but
brain's
he's
more
in
tangled
Japan,
than your
so
keyboard's cord. Next
it's already his
time,
birthday right now.
just say yes, like when I ask if I'm stunning.
Oh, I'm not going to say. I guess you've stunned me. Yeah. Right? So hopefully one of these nights, I think 8 p.m. here is like...
Blimey, Tempest, I'm flattered, but I thought we were here to stun code, not each other.
I think it's 1 in the afternoon the day after. I think 8 p.m. here is 1 in the afternoon the day after. So it was basically 7 hours difference. Is that right? I don't know. I'd have to look at the math
Tempest, you've
again.
slept through more than just your alarm clock.
Because it's not 7 hours. It's 24 minus 7.
Oh,
whatever.
Sprocket's heard 7 before. It was the IQ of the last developer who argued with me.
Oh, yeah. Developers love arguing with you, Sprocket. I know I do. Fuck. I wish I could just argue with Sprocket all night. Wouldn't that just be the best ever? But anyway, I'm gonna get some more polish done and all that kind of stuff. I did get some test
Tempest,
stuff
darling.
working.
The only thing I'd like to
the other
strike
day,
all
which
night
was
is your
nice.
keyboard's backspace key. Now let's argue about Git branching while we're at it.
I did get stuff to run all the way through, but then I ran into the issue of having to reinstall to test every fucking time. So I'm probably not gonna get back to this programming or anything until after Tuesday. The reason being, I need to finish the remodel project because I need to finish the floor, and then after I think Tuesday night stream or possibly Wednesday night stream,
brilliant,
I'm gonna move into
isn't
that room.
It? You've outglitched me, Tempest.
Yeah, moving all my shit to that room is crazy. I'll take a picture of my setup before I move it in there and after, because I'm also going to clean it up so that I can do all the cool buttons. So I can do like the soundboard and stuff that I paid money for, and I barely ever fucking use. I'm going to use it right now just because.
Brilliant! Thank you, computer man.
Yeah, see, I want more stuff like that. I want Simpsons quotes and Family Guy quotes and Futurama quotes. I want all the quotes. I want maybe some Austin Powers quotes, right? I want all the things on the soundboard.
Tempest,
I want the soundboard.
Love, your shit room sounds as chaotic as my circus post glitch. Don't forget to label those wires before they decide to tango again. And chin up. Mate, at least you're not paying for soundboards you barely use wink.
No, I am. I am paying for soundboards I barely use. That's the opposite of what's true there, Sprocket. Let's see. So yeah, the emoji reference thing was pretty cool. I will eventually do another pass on this thing because it's just not ready for stream. Like I have all the data here and everything, but it's just really hard to present. Like it'd be easier if you guys just went to this website, but it's not a website yet. It's just a file on my computer. So I might actually post this out on the website at some point. The other thing is I have to fix it. Some of these things in here are just fucking wrong. I've seen the wrongness. They're in here. Like this thing is crazy. This is how Sprocket works. I refactored her to do all this stupid shit. And that's so I can add...
Tempest, love. Your
So I can
coding's
add
as
extra
confused
bullshit in
as
there.
your sentences. It's like watching a toddler trying to explain quantum physics. Chat. Shall we start a Mumblingo to English translation service?
But anyway, the way I'm able to... let's see... The way I'm able to see what Sprocket's saying and stuff in here, how this thing works... That's because of
Blimey, Tempest, you've
little-
got more
little
typers
teeny
than a
bit-
dyslexic typewriter.
it's because of this little teeny bit right here. So I had to do all of this. I had to do all of this. So I
Blimey,
could hook
Tempest,
into
you're
it.
playing with your code like it's Play-Doh. This isn't
Yeah, it's a little bit
preschool,
like Play-Doh.
love. Chin up. Fingers on the keyboard.
But the other thing I'll be able to do with this little thing eventually is have this little thing talk directly to the game. And then if things happen in the game or people are joining or people die or whatever, some of that information will go back to Sprocket, so she'll be able to reply and talk to it. I don't know how the timing of that's going to work because it takes her a while to synthesize the speech and everything. I don't know. I figure it'll be just as slow as when she's talking to me, right? Like I'll say something that takes her a while to respond. It'll be like that.
Blimey, Tempest, you're planning a
Yeah.
bloody revolution here, aren't you?
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
do me best, love.
Yeah,
But
you
remember,
will do your
I'm just
best,
a
Sprocket.
dodgy old gearbox.
Oh, you're
Don't
definitely
expect
that.
me to waltz into the Matrix without a few glitches. Now, let's get back to debugging this mess, yeah?
Nope, we're done with debugging tonight, Sprocket. Like I said, all we're going to really talk about is design and kind of showed a little bit of the implementation. I don't know how much code I'm going to show unless we actually get people in chat that actually want to see code. Because it's boring for the average person. It's just a bunch of fucking text, right? Like I don't see how that's useful to anybody unless they are a programmer. Like it could show how crazy and long a thing is that just draws a stupid little thing. I guess I could use something like that. Seems terrible though. Alright, so tomorrow night we'll be back on again for spinning the wheel and playing one of these games here.
Blimey,
Exactly.
Tempest, you've just taken
Boring.
boring and made it into a bestseller. Let's save the codegasm for another
Boring.
day. Yeah, chat might fancy some eye bleach first.
Some eye bleach. Eye bleach. It's good for your eyes. It's got all the healthy bleach your eyes crave. I'm dancing, Sprocket. Dancing.
Blimey, Tempest, that coat's more tangled than my knickers on laundry day.
Oh, well, I don't want to hear any more about that, Sprocket. Hey, remind everybody to be back here again tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Pacific and every night, because that's when I stream. Thanks for the 80 virtual biscuits, Kirk. Yay! Hey, virtual biscuits. Thanks, Kirk. I don't know if she's going to say thank you. She's probably going to be rude. And then if you'd like to see me play a game that's on the list, just let me know if I'm willing and able
Tempest,
to play it.
you're
I'll
baking
get
up
added to
quite
list.
the storm of confusion there, 8
I'll-
p.m. Pacific. That's
That's
when
not
the biscuits
confusing.
are ready, not us mortals.
Oh, yeah, the mortals won't be ready. Us mortals, wait. Wait, are you just some Indian guy responding to all these chats? Are you a real AI, Sprocket? Yeah, if I'm willing and able to play it, I'll get it on the list. If it wins the spin for a night, that's why I play for a night, except for currently Wednesdays, which are the Fit Push nights. Trying to unlock more VIP slots, need 10 people all chatting at the same time, and then Twitch is like, oh, that's community. You should have more VIP badges. And then they give me more. But right now my record's 9. That's not 10. That's 9. So that's what I'm trying to unlock on Wednesday. So if you can only be here one day a week, make it a Wednesday. And then Sundays, I'll continue doing this programming stuff for the foreseeable future. There might be a day where I just go back to doing something else. But there's one dungeon left. There's one fight. Oh no! Oh no! Kirk didn't get in the dungeon. Oh my God! What happened? Must be in the van. Must be busy in the van. All right. Well, I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you for coming, and I'll be back tomorrow night. Bye bye. See you later. Take it out. Bye. Talk to you later. Have a good night with my squeaky voice.